All right, Jack Devine coming at you with a little lesson from Brooklyn, New York on how to get our thumb into the mix. All right, a lot of players, they hear this sound and they don't know how to get it. All right, and the idea is that the thumb is kind of acting like we wouldn't have any problem playing that in open E. But the problem is our thumb is going to act like the nut. So we bring it up. We're in the key of C now. And we get to do all of our little ideas. So the way we're going to get to that is pretty simple. Okay? First things first, take your thumb wrestling mode. Okay? All right, so hang that thumb. Get it into the right angle. And just put it on the key. We're in the key of C right now. Okay? We're going to take it and just kind of let our arm weight do all the work here. You don't want to. You're not pressing with the thumb. You're actually just you're just locking here and then just letting your arm fall. And what that does is the weight of your arm, okay, is going to actually, and that way you don't develop muscle tension by having to. You're not exerting anything. You're just letting gravity do all the work for you. Okay, that's the real trick, okay? So now we've got the thumb bent and just kind of anchoring the weight of our arm. So the arm is being held up by the thumb, so it's, okay? And that's how it looks when it's fretted. You can see how it's there, and you can see if you look really carefully, the underside of the thumb is actually touching and muting the A string, okay? So now let's just get that note to sound. It's gonna feel strange for first timers, okay, who are used to this. But let's get that's the sound we're going for. Just the thumb over, a little bit of palm muting. Get a nice groove like that. You could, all right, that's the start. Without that, you're doomed, all right? Get that nice and steady and get there nice and solid sounding. You don't want to hear anything other than that one note. Then we're going to start to bring in the D string. If you look, the index finger is underneath. Middle finger is kind of perched on top of the A string, okay, aiding and abetting the underside of the thumb. And then the ring finger falls right on the octave. Okay, so C, 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 C. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to strum across these top three strings. And the A string is going to be muted by the middle finger and the underside of the thumb. Now the index finger is conveniently located right on that note. That's B flat, or the flat 7 in the key that we're in, okay? And we're gonna hammer on into it like this. But we're gonna have the thumb doing its job too. So back to our original groove of, now let's bring in the octave. Now let's bring in the hammer on. All right, and now let's bring in a little lick. All right, that's our little. All right, if you want to speed it up a little bit, add a little bit of distortion, you can end up being very quickly into like kind of a beefed up version of Sharp Dressed Man if you're not too careful. Right, and that's all happening right here. All right, if you want to take it even further, you can go. Like he does it. He's down in here. But I digress. So, here we are. All right, and then pretty soon you're going to just get bored of playing that, and you're going to stretch out. Right, just playing licks, and then you can access that low pedal tone whenever you want to add that degree of authority and muscular kind of blues thing. Sounds a lot, I don't know, funkier and grittier than when you approach playing that style of music like this. It's certain. This is like playing blues with a monocle. It's far too polite. You do need to have a little bit of that dirt in there. It also can be cleaned up and approached from a more like chordal perspective where you're using it to do that, but that's not really the focus of this lesson. This is more like, how do I get that that thing at the end of Crossfire where there's no, he's not on a 335 and whatever, but that's the idea. Is the thumb is handling this pedal tone of the left hand muting and the right hand kind of, being careful about where it goes is really what's determining what's happening. But it all starts with that idea of. All right, have at it, and I wish you luck. It's really a great technique to get under control, and people that don't have it, they're missing out on a huge part of our instruments vocabulary. All right, I wish you a great day, and I thank you for tuning in. And if you like what you see, hit like or subscribe or whatever like that. I've got a lot of these little snacky small lessons, and if you're interested, just leave a comment and let me know what I should focus on next time. All right, take care, folks.